What is going on, everyone? How are you all doing? This is Yixit at Magna Crypto, back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Cosmos once again. Stargate is finally live. So stick around and let's get the show on the road. So if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Join me on my journey to 1k subs. Getting very close, only about 200 and something subs are left till that big milestone. So definitely join me on that road to there. And also, if you want to learn the fundamentals to crypto, some TA, some fundamentals, then enroll to my course. It's completely free. Link for that is in the description. And lastly, if you want to join my private Telegram group, link for that is in the description. And this is where I give more regular TA, a lot of chart work, where I think price is going to go for certain cryptocurrencies and the market in general. So the link for that is in the description. Now, with that out of the way, let's get straight into Cosmos. So it's been a few days now, I think maybe, 1 or 2 days, since the Stargate update. The big update from Cosmos is now live. As you can see, one of their updates is it's live. And so now the process is begun with the integration of all the projects that are on Cosmos to basically update their software, update their framework and things of that nature. So it's going to take a little while for that to happen. There was a post which I lost, but it basically said that a number of projects will integrate with the new Cosmos update within Q1, and then a number will also upgrade in Q2 and some in Q3. So it's going to take a bit of time for all the projects to, become live on this new update. So basically this year, a lot of things are going to change for these projects. Now, one of the main updates from Stargate is inter-blockchain communication. So all the projects will be able to share data and share value with each other. So there's going to be true interoperability between all the projects on the Cosmos ecosystem. As well as a lot of improvements in the SDK kit. It's going to be a lot more easier for developers to create new projects on the ecosystem, on Cosmos blockchain. So a lot of things are going to take shape. There's going to be a lot of acceleration, I believe, in the number of projects that will be developing there, and the ecosystem will grow in terms of value. And we'll get into that in a second as well. So very, very exciting times for Cosmos. As I've said before, I think this is very close to Ethereum in terms of second or third in ranking for how many developers come to this ecosystem, how many projects are being built on this ecosystem, and that's why this is, in my opinion, so valuable. The tech, of course, is very good. However, there are many other blockchains that are highly scalable, have a lot of good features, but not all of them can actually say, look how many projects have been built on this ecosystem, on this blockchain that are successful. Okay, so let's now look at the value that's already within the Cosmos ecosystem. And as I said, this is only going to increase, faster and faster with this Stargate update. So this website shows the total market cap of the Cosmos ecosystem, and that stands at 62.15 billion, which is almost 4% of the entire market cap. That's quite a lot right there. It's almost actually I think Ethereum is about 200 billion now, but not many other blockchains can actually say this is how much value they have on the ecosystem. And at the end of the day, this goes to show how valuable it is. This is the result. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. And these aren't, any basic projects. These are fully developed projects that are being used. You've got the likes of Binance Coin, you've got OKB, you've got crypto.com, Terra, very valuable blockchain, Thorchain, Band Protocol, Mirror Protocol, Kava, Akash Network, which I've covered and I've invested in, and many other smaller projects that are still, increasing in value and still developing. And this is only the beginning. As time progresses, more and more developers will start to come to the Cosmos ecosystem, in my opinion. So I do really think Cosmos is gonna really explode in value. As I said, it's all about it. The tech, of course, is important. You need to have good tech for developers to actually build great projects. But if you don't actually have people coming to your blockchain, developers come to your blockchain, the tech is useless. So, and this is why they wrote this article, I think yesterday or today, talking about what the meaning of a city is, what is the use of a city. They go to define, what makes a good city and what doesn't. This is an example of in 1958 Brasilia under construction. You could build the fanciest apartments in an area, and with the nicest features or what have you. However, if people don't come to live there, then it will become derelict. It's pointless. You could have the most advanced ecosystem, but if no one's going there, it's absolutely pointless. And it goes to show what Cosmos is, which is they call it a port city, or the Cosmos hub is a port city. And this is it's a really good article. Really explains well what they're looking to achieve. So the Cosmos hub is one such port city with trade routes to the largest blockchain economies. It's a city that's enriched by connection, a city that supports those with whom it connects, rather than impose a political and economic system onto its inhabitants. The hub competes on even footing to provide the best possible service. It does so by attracting, it's the key part, the best validators, merchants, developers, and blockchains who want to form connections, exchange, and participate, whether it's establishing themselves on the hub or simply passing through. Now it continues in its elaborating what it means, but you get the point, that what it's trying to do, and I really do support it. I do love the illustrations that they have. Being a port city, merchants coming there to drop off supplies, to engage in trade, to have as I said, merchants and developers from all over the world coming to this area to build and to create things. So really high hopes for Cosmos. Now onto some technical analysis, which I do love. Now in the last few days we have had a huge correction already. Now, as I said in my previous video, this could be the beginning of a major correction, which I've anticipated. It normally comes around this time of the year. That's what happened in 2017. So definitely anticipated. Potentially, I was thinking it could happen next week or in March, but so far it seems to have started early. I still need to wait. I still want to wait for confirmation of the weekly candle, because a lot can happen between now and the end of the week. A lot of the loss could have been regained, and it could go back up and go past its previous high. Very, very possible in crypto. This could be just a massive search for liquidity. However, it does look like this is the start of the correction. If it is, then I think it will last about 3 weeks, give or take 1 week. And this could be a good 40-50% correction. Now I do want to play a little clip from my previous Cosmos video, where I did actually call where the correction could go, and I did actually hit it on the nail. This action for Cosmos, if we break below this, then it's going to open up the support down to potentially $15. So let's short little clip. Now, I mean, what I always say, it's all about the key numbers, and it was very clear, as you can see below all of this. The only resistance or support. The only low, sorry, that you can see is this gap over here, or we've got some move to the downside, and then below that you've got around $12. Now this coincides with a key number, which is 15. So it's easy to predict where the correction would go. So it hit that perfectly. Now again, if this is the proper correction, then this will slowly start to go towards $15 once again, and then actually close on the daily or the weekly there. If it carries on, then as you might assume now, the next level would probably be around $12 or down to $10, which is the next big even number. So T8 actually isn't that difficult once you get used to the movement of price, and that it tracks normally to the big even numbers. Let's have a quick little look at Bitcoin before we wrap this up. Now, this one's a bit messy. Let's look at it from the 4-hourly. So it's a bit messy at the moment. We need more data to actually to see a chart pattern, but at the moment it's acting like somewhat of a rising wedge. As you can see, we had a move to the downside, several moves to the downside, massive wicks to the downside, creating a low at about 45,000. Since then it has ascended. The key thing to look out for as this continues to rise, perhaps if it does form a rising wedge, if it closes above the pattern, then of course that will be bullish. But even if it does, often as the market is turning bearish at the moment, it could be a fake out to the upside to kind of trick people into thinking this is back to bull mode and then go back down. So we really have to let time run its course and to see what price is telling us. So you've got to be open to whatever data is coming at us. So that'll be all for this video. Hope you got some value from that, and see you in the next one. Peace.